Hello folks, Kyle here, Dark 30 Outdoors. Welcome back. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss any of my upcoming videos. I'm out here in the woods today. I thought this swamp area would make a nice little backdrop on this really cold winter day. I'm out here gonna pull some stands, do a little bit of scouting, and also do some shed hunting. So there's a three-prong attack to today. It's a really cold morning. It was 10 degrees this morning. Sun's out. It's warmed things up. I'm excited to get in the woods and get some things done. This is a great time of year to scout. So might bring you a little B-roll. Who knows? I'll keep the camera on. Maybe I'll see something interesting I could share with you. But stay with me. This will be a short one, a quick one, but it should be a good one too. Thanks for watching. Ooh, that feels good. This is bananas. Okay. I got her. Okay, folks, if you can see it, I know it's hard on this action cam, but up in that maple is my tree stand. One of my tree stands that I'm going to pull. I had a dandy 8-point right out here where I'm standing, about 35 yards in this overgrown CRP field. I'll do a quick panoramic. It's knocked down pretty good by the weather right now, but this was all really nice CRP in this field this past fall. When you're scouting, ideally you want to find a good area and a good spot. This was a good area because I had deer and I had bucks using this early fall and during the pre-rut. But as the rut got going, this spot kind of dried up. So when you're scouting, your goal should be to find a good area, one that the deer are actively using, and then find a good spot. And I'll briefly touch on the difference there. A good area, deer are using it. You want to be in a good area. Deer are actively using it. And then a good spot is one where you can actually shoot that deer. You know, you can get a deer within range, or a target buck within range to shoot it. If you're in a good area, but you're not in a good spot to shoot them, then obviously that's not ideal. If you're in a bad area, you're not going to see any deer. You know, you might be in a bad area, but you're in a great spot. It's a pinch point, a funnel area. Well, maybe that's an escape route. Maybe the deer don't go through there actively. That's not their regular pattern. They only go through there if they're flushed. That's fine for gun hunting, or if you're pushing them and that sort of thing, or maybe you got a bunch of pheasant hunters. But don't sit in a good spot that's in a bad area, unless there's a reason to do so. When you hunt an area, you start to learn some things, and I knew that I wanted to be in that corner. That's more of a pinch point than this is. But I had a heck of a time. I couldn't find a good tree for a stand up in there, which sounds hard to believe because as you look on camera, you see trees everywhere. But a lot of those trees are dead, or they're too big around. And really, when you get down to it, it was tough to find a good spot up in there. This just off this corner, about 80 yards, 100 yards to the west, that's where I came up out of the river on my kayak. And there is a good spot up in there. So next year, I'm probably going to focus more on that, at least once we get into the rut. So again, identify that good spot in that good area, because that's going to make all the difference in the world. You know, when you're deer hunting, you're either in, especially during the rut, you're either in them or you're not. So I was in them at pre-rut, but I wasn't really in them once the rut kicked off and they was chasing does. They was more up in there running that running the side of that ridge. That's all for now. I got work to do. Middle of February. Deer still tearing this scrape up. I hope that means a couple of good bucks survive the gun seasons. Well, I'll have a trail camera up in this area in July, so we'll see what it shows. Seen this possum cutting the trail, folks. Thought it'd be neat to get him on camera.